Clearly, this is some kind of drug beat.
Let us all join hands in a prayer.
God loves the pious and the wicked.
He has to.
We gotta cash in, we gotta work.
I need your help.
I'm tired of taking orders from your string bean ass. Where's Meech?
I just don't know what's happening to me, man. Take back what's yours.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ajiona and we are locked in. This is my last thoughts for episode 4 of BMF. Now, my anticipation level for this episode, I got it about a 7.5, 8, because I know we got to address the elephant in the room, and that's Meech being shot. We know Lamar is turned into a super thug, super villain. So I want to see how this storyline is actually going to play out. And of course, we know B Mickey is just talking and talking. Now, before we jump into this and break it down and give my predictions and theories, if you like BMF content, live after show breakdowns, hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram. Now, with B Mickey in charge and Meech out of commission, I know Brian's going to be putting that pressure on B Mickey to get some kind of information, especially after he didn't get to arrest Meech. So let's jump into it. This is my last thoughts for episode 4 of BMF.
You blowing money fast on this side. I think I'm Big Meech.
I did a breakdown earlier this week about the exclusive photos that they dropped. So we know that Meech is shot, and we do know that Meech is getting out of the hospital in this episode. So that's always a positive. We get to see Meech back on the streets, but we don't know where he's going to pick up at, since K9 didn't give him the 20 bricks or whatever he was trying to get fronted, because they got robbed out in Cleveland. James got a new car somehow, and now of course they killed Travis. So right now it's very, very tough. The walls are closing in on our dog Meech. So with him out of commission, we know B Mickey's got to step up. So I'm thinking with B Mickey stepping up, even if it is for a episode, maybe 2 episodes, I think he's going to do what's good for everybody in BMF, but he's still going to be trying to stall out on Detective Brian. This could be the episode where we see Lucille start to get even closer to Pastor Swift. One, because she was already talking to him about her and her husband's relationship and how they weren't getting any loving at the house. Now that's a whole nother topic, because right now Charles is beefing with Pastor Swift. So what I'm thinking is, now that Charles probably isn't talking to her that much because he's already upset, she's been talking to Pastor Swift about them. She asked Pastor Swift for advice on probably Meech and Terry moving forward, especially since it looks like the whole community, they have turned their back on her because they know that Meech and Terry, they're drug dealers, primarily Meech. And now that he's shot, you're asking for help from us and cleaning up the community, when your son to them is one of the primary people that are contributing to the city being messed up. Now from this trailer, what I'm getting is we're going to start seeing Lori a little bit more. They're going to start implementing her, and I guess it's going to be a pull between Meech and Monique, and then Meech and Lori. You see what I'm saying? She's gonna be pulling on one side, Monique gonna be pulling from the other side, talking about handling Lamar, especially after Lamar just shot Meech. So Meech is gonna feel like he's inclined to protect both sides, Monique and Lori. It's gonna be complicated, but that's what I'm getting from this trailer. Lori's gonna be more involved, and she's gonna be trying to tell Meech, hey, I know you might be messing with Monique, but you have a baby over here you need to be worrying about. So hopefully Lori, we get to see a little bit more of her. If not, I mean, it'd be all right, because with the Monique storyline and Lamar, it'll all play out. As I was saying in the intro, B Mickey, he's going to be holding BMF down temporarily. So I'm thinking he might get like half an episode before Brian starts applying that pressure. Meech is in the hospital. You're in charge. I need you to give me any kind of dirt on him, maybe a stash house, something else. Detective Veronica, this scene right here is showing that she's probably sensing something about B Mickey. She's probably going to want to talk to B Mickey on her own, or go with Detective Brian, because right now she keeps saying, how come you're talking to him without me? Let me be there. Let me be informed on what's actually going on. So we could start to see either Detective Veronica to start snooping around the business that Brian has, or Brian, he said he's going to be transparent. He brings her in on exactly what he's trying to do, because he already told her, my task is to get Meech. Once I get Meech, I am good. I might be able to retire. I'm still curious on what Terry's asking Marquisha to do. Now, you remember the first time he came in when the sedan tires were flat. He asked her could she change the premium and everything so he would be covered. She said if I did, I would lose my job. Now she's looking a little antsy, so I'm assuming he's asking her to do something that has to do with the insurance or giving up some money. I mean, some information, not no money. He's trying to make some money, but getting some information on Touch of Class. I don't know, but it looks like Markeisha is willing to risk it all. Speaking of Markeisha, it looks like we're probably going to get to see Boom this week. They dropped it in the photo, so I don't know how far into this Boom storyline they're going to go. But Terry's in here talking to him, and we know that he put his hands on Markeisha. So we talked about Terry potentially stepping in on this. This could be bad business, especially like Boom was one of the players out here. So messing with another player's chick is like, come on, you can't really be doing that, Terry. Especially stepping in and questioning what they got going on. But I mean, we're gonna see how this plays out for Terry. We know the sedan business is already enough on his back. Plus he got to watch out for his brother, knowing Lamar is on the streets. Now you got to deal with Boom. Man, it looks like, hey, he in quicksand right now. You move too much, you might sink faster. And I did say, I see B Mickey holding it down for maybe a half an episode, maybe a full episode. But I think once Detective Brian starts applying that pressure, it's definitely going to be tougher for him. And while Meech is gone and it's a drought, Meech might tell B Mickey, go ahead and get that work from your guy. We need that medical grade. And if that's the case, that means he's going to be in bed with Detective Brian even more, because now you got to sell it, or Meech is going to know that you've been lying about having a connect. So I don't know. We're going to see, because Tiny, them 12th Street boys, they might turn back into 12th Street boys, because the 50 boys, aka BMF, they just ain't got that work right now. And we want to talk to Meech. And we not even going to get on Charles. We just going to let Charles's episode talk for him, because we don't know where he's at. Is he entertained by the girls in the magazine? Is he entertained by the girl on the guitar, Miss Mabel? We don't know. Polka Dot Girl? We don't know with Charles right now. But this is Charles, so we're going to see what Charles does. All right, so I'm thinking Meech is going to allow B Mickey to run the game for a little bit. I definitely think he's going to probably tell him to meet up with whoever your connect was, because the work is slow. The sedan business, Markeisha's willing to risk something, and in return, I think that's why we see Terry talking to Boom. He might be confronting him. I don't know, but I definitely know Detective Bryant, he's applying pressure no matter what. But let me know what you think about episode 4. What are your predictions on it? Make sure you tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Well, 10 p.m. Eastern, right after the show. We're going to do our first reaction. Hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.